If you've ever been to France, you've probably used the trains or rented a car, both great options. But how about a boat ride across France? It's probably one of the most intimate ways to see the country, and if you are a couple, it is really romantic. Here I'm going to take you through a little trip through Burgundy, a region brimming with great wine, stone villages, bridges, many boats of all sizes. We started our trip in the port in Chalon-sur-Saône, just south of Dijon, and we're traveling aboard this boat, which is my family's boat. So this is the main bedroom. You've got the bed which is quite comfortable, with a nice view. You've got a bathroom with a toilet and a washer. You've got the shower, and this isn't that much of a difference. Then we've got the lounge room. It's very, very comfy. We've got the kitchen down the stairs. This is where I'm staying, in the guest bedroom, well, cabin, which has a bed, weird bed, with its own ensuite. So voila! I mean, this place is bigger than my Paris apartment. If you're renting a boat in France, you're probably going to get one of those fiberglass hull ones, which are really easy to manage on the water. I love being on the boat. It's my happy place. It's where I get to see France majestically pass by while we're going really slow. And you get to see those French skies that you only see in French paintings, and you think to yourself, this cannot be real. And it's great because everybody's involved, for making meals, for doing the shopping, for exploring the towns around.
It's beautiful, it's peaceful. It's interesting to meet people from around the world. If you stop in a marina for the evening, or even camp out on the side of a river for the evening. It's not all canals, it's rivers too. It's an experience that I think is unmatched anywhere.
We rented about 3 or 4 boats, first of all, to really get a feel of it. And we loved it so much, we said, oh, we'll buy one. Why France? I have always loved France, and the French, and the food, and particularly the wine and champagne. So for me, it was just a natural thing. It's my place where I'm at my happiest. We felt more free here boating than we have anywhere else. And for me, the boating life is a blend between camping and being a millionaire.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful. Rule of thumb is that if you're planning to rent, calculate it according to what you expect to pay in Europe for a 4-star hotel. You don't need a license to rent a boat, which is fabulous because you get a feeling for it. The moment you walk on board a boat, say to rent, it's like a bit like walking into a doll's house. It's yours because it's miniature, it's small.
Some people have a preconception that the French are sort of maybe short with you if you don't speak French properly, but that's very rare. We find them generous and friendly.
The people in the country are so helpful and
You
warm.
can take it from us, and a lot of people like us, that is the experience of a lifetime, and if you do it, you'll never regret it.
I remember the very first time I came on this boat. It was my very first time actually boating. It was such an experience. I mean, there's this tiny house that's going really slowly on the water. If you are coming from a very bustling life, you might find it too slow. There's a pace to boating which is quite slow. It's an interesting experience to have once at least in your life. And where else to do it better than in France? France has many rivers, and right across the country is a big network of canals that were built from the 16th century onwards. They were originally made to transport merchandise, and to an extent still today, but much of the traffic you'll see now are private boaters. Either people who live on the boat permanently or leisure boaters who either own a boat or rent one. Locks are always a moment of action, when ropes are thrown over bollards to secure the boat. And here we are, our final destination, a port in another Burgundy village named Saint-Jean-de-Luz. But for you, if you're thinking of getting a taste of the canals in France, you can do an hour's ride in many of the towns. In Paris also, you can get a boat ride from Bastille to the northeast of the city. I'll tell you about Paris's canals in another video. So till then, bye!